Hi, you guys. Happy Sunday. I hope you're all doing well and keeping safe. I have a very beautiful quote, and it goes like this: we are so free that we can choose bondage. And I need you to hear that again. We are so free that we choose bondage. We are so free that we limit our own selves by what someone else thinks, by what someone else has perception about us, by how someone else wants us to be. And we never know how much better, how much more stronger we could be if we did not limit ourselves. We are so free to choose that we choose to overthink. We are so free to choose that we choose jealousy and anger and hate. And we are so free to choose that we choose to limit ourselves dependent on what I think about you, or just dependent on what someone else thinks about you. And that is how free we are. And if you just take a minute and if you decide, am I really limited by what someone else thinks about me, or am I limited because I have put this limitation on myself? And you take a minute and you think about it and you answer that question for yourself, you will most of the times realize that I have put my own limitation. I have put myself in a box. I am not willing to move out. I'm not willing to move on. I'm not willing to understand what this person has to say, and that limits me. Okay, so you have to learn that you have always the freedom to choose your thoughts. You always have the freedom to choose what you wish to do with your body, and don't choose sickness over health. Okay, how much more would you do if you knew that no one is going to judge you? How much more would you be if you knew no one is going to care what you do with yourself? How would you dress? How would you walk? What career path would you choose? Who would you be? And just, answer these questions for yourself. Are you doing things because you're limited in your own little world and you choose to be bonded by these things? Or are you so limited that you choose to be in bondage of these things, people, and what someone else has to say and what someone else must have said to you in the past? Are you always going to be limited like that? Or are you really going to go out and start that channel and start your page and change your career and move from engineering or being a doctor to being a musician and a dancer? Are you going to free yourself like that bird, or are you going to be a tree and not move? Okay, and that is something you have to tell yourself. These are also living beings. These also have a life of their own. But just like you and me, they can't really say that, okay, I don't want to be on this side, I want to be on this side. So don't limit yourself when you have these powers. When you have the power to choose what makes you happy, choose what gives you joy, choose the relationships that make you happy, and be brave enough to get out of things, get out of jobs, get out of home, get out of relationships or friendships, or any relationship that pulls you down. Okay, everyone is going to say something about any good thing or any bad thing you do, and at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Okay, of course, when you are in the public eye, or when you are just sort of showcasing your life, or when you start your own page and when you have a blog and things of your own, you are putting out in public, and you have to be prepared to get both kind of views. Okay, but you choose what goes inside your mind and what feeds your soul and what drives you to do better. So if you have the power to choose, I want you to take a minute, look into your life, and have you lived all of your life thinking about what someone else is going to do or say? Or have you really lived it the way you wanted to? And are you really living the way you wish to? Or are you limited? So if you have the freedom to choose better thoughts, don't sit and sulk about one relationship, one breakup, one loss, one game that you didn't win, one time that you lost at some place. Don't think about these things. It's not as important as what you do with henceforth, okay, with where you are now, and how is that going to help you get better. So always know that it's mind over matter. You are the master of your thoughts, and be it sickness, be it health, be it happy relationships, be it joy, every single moment of our life, we are making a decision that has the capability to make us and break us. And it's the small decisions, it's the small insignificant things that in totality add up to be something huge. So don't limit yourself because of anything, and be free to not choose bondage. And be like that bird and just, the sky is yours and it's limitless. So I need you to go out, I need you to try, I need you to fail, I need you to fall flat on your face, and I need you to get up and try again, because that's your power. And that's what we have when we are someone as a human being. That's the kind of power we are born with. It's bestowed upon us. And you can always hone this, fine-tune this, get that strength, and you can get better at it. So be it a push-up, be it a pull-up, be it going to the gym and lifting weights. You might not be great today, you might not be Hulk today, but you are you and you are trying, and that's your power, and it's a beautiful place to be at. So this is not a competition about you and me, it's about you and you. And it's about how much can you push yourself and how much more can you just get out of this body, this beautiful body that is capable of miraculous things. How much more can you take? How much more can you do? And how much more can you fly? And how much more you can cover, okay? We all have limited time, but we have this infinite sort of capabilities kind of body which can go in the direction you take it in. So if you hone it to be an overthinker and a jealous kind of a person, it makes you that. But you can also train it to be otherwise. And that is the power that you and I have. So I need you to be so free that you don't choose bondage, and you choose power, and you choose the power of now, the power of change, and you make it better for yourself. I hope you have a beautiful Sunday and a restful weekend and a beautiful week ahead of you. Take good care of yourself. See you soon.